All right, hello Aries. This is a reading for you. Consider this your check-in, especially with the new moon that we just had, and we are looking at whatever you might need to know for the upcoming week or the rest of November. We'll see how the cards speak to me. And I'm going to be reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. So check your chart and see what your placements are and where you have Aries in it. Also, check to see your other placements based off of your Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And feel free to watch those readings as well, because there might be some messages in it that resonate with you. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This does not have to be your story, and if it's not feeling like it's yours, then don't try to force it or make it yours. So seeing what is the most important information for Aries to have right now. Thank you for letting this message be clear and understandable. I know I'm kind of dark right now in this video, but I'm loving seeing that blue sky and the light on the palm tree out that window. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. And look, it's basically like the same colors as that window. So whatever you've been seeing, like whatever this goal or destination is, it's right there. Your light is shining brightly. So whatever you've been desiring, whatever you've been drawn to or you've been following or pursuing, especially if it's allowing you to show up in a more happy, clear, vibrant, like alive, like if you feel alive as you're pursuing this goal or this dream of yours, keep that going. Keep that light shining. Looks like you've been putting in some work. So let's see what my tarot deck here has to say. This is a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, my personal tried and true deck. Seeing a lot about putting in work, but not necessarily having to do it all alone. So if you're a typical Aries like me, and you are comfortable with your independence and doing things by yourself and just being that pioneer, recognize that that's a skill set, but also maybe recognize at times where you really could, I'm saying this lovingly because it's me too, like you could really swallow your pride, and it's not so much, see how I said that? I have a lot of Aries in my chart. It's not so much that we have to surrender thinking that we can't do it ourselves, because we absolutely can. We don't have to prove that to anybody. People just know that about us anyway, right? So it's more so seeing how you can show up as this bright light, as this leader that you most likely feel that you are, because Aries is a sign of leadership. It's a cardinal sign. It's the first sign of the zodiac. It's a fire sign, so, it takes action. It's very inspired ideas, genius ideas, and then action. So with that, I just lost my train of thought, but that's okay. With that, knowing that you can become more gentle, you can become more soft, you can tap into your artistic, poetic, romantic, and yin nature and work with others. So what is it that I need to know? Thank you. Yep, releasing an old identity, an old way of looking at yourself. You've been releasing, and you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to be yourself, to be you, to take this leap of faith, go for it. Now, you might feel like by going for it and taking this new leap, there are going to be all these new sets of burdens. Why are you feeling burdened? The 10 of Wands coming in here in the future. Why are you feeling burdened? I'm going to ask. Why is this here? So, okay, so there's some type of mentality around the whole idea of you taking this new, taking the action steps to just like grasp your dreams and your desires. There's something about you doing that then your mind says, well, once I've done that, then I have all of these other sets of like burdens. And that's just your mind, that's your ego playing tricks on you, like trying to keep you in the past, in this old identity that is done, it's gone. You're in this new, they're right there. It's right there, reaching your destination. And it's not the end result. There's always going to be further goals, further dreams. But what this bright shining light is that you've been cultivating in yourself, that you've been seeing in your future, like it's right there. So don't block yourself. You need to look at this from another perspective. And maybe you have been looking at it from another perspective. And the advice, again, is to really tap into the more soft, nurturing nature, your creative side, creating beauty, creating art, the appreciation of art. So appreciate the beauty that's around you. Appreciate this fact that you've been able to manifest with your heart and with your emotions, with these elevated emotions, this desire of yours. So what you're feeling burdened by is that now there has to be an ending of certain connections, commitments, which is true. I hate to say it that way, but I guess I have to say it that way. Like, in order for you to go for this new beginning, with reaching your destination here, you know, like, you're ready. Like, this is you right now. You're ready. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna leap. And then you stop yourself because taking that leap means you're gonna have to make more endings. You're going to have to break off from the contracts, the commitments, anything that's holding you to this past identity that's gone. And that you're happy to let go of, but the burdens of what it then is going to bring, like, that's your ego stopping you. And yeah, it will be hard to have those conversations. It might be hard to even just simply to admit to yourself that you're changing your mind. It's okay, Aries. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay. Hopes and fears for Aries? Hopes and fears, please. What's going on? This partnership not working, so there's maybe an ending of an old partnership. Yeah, a need for healing. This ending of this partnership is draining you, causing anxiety. Like, this is like a burden. It's like, it's gonna be your burden no matter what, but like, you have to break off from this old identity of who you were. Either as like the position that you were in, or as a wife or a husband, or as like there's some part of your identity, and it does have to do with ending commitments and leaving behind something that wasn't working in a love relationship. What's this destination that we're reaching for? Oh, the truth. Being set free by the truth of yourself. You're setting yourself free to be this charismatic, Wow, there's a big transformation happening for you. So if reaching your destination is this new version of self, it's you're already that person. The only thing that's keeping you is the mind games that you're playing about how much more of a burden it's going to be to release yourself from the past identity of who you were, the past relationships, past places, maybe past jobs, and you need to take time for yourself right now and to give yourself the ability to heal. Giving yourself the ability to see yourself truthfully, because this connection has not been allowing you to see the beauty of yourself. It's a lot of confusion. It's okay. You don't have to be. It's okay. It's okay if you're torn. If you don't know what exactly like the step is to take. Can we get some more advice, please? To create, to keep tapping into this appreciation of creating. How can you? How can you create beauty? How can you create life? How can you create more love in yourself and more magnetism? Your magnetism. What are you attracted to? There's something that this connection's been holding you back. This connection you've had to protect yourself from. So don't be confused. Let your heart be the guide and take some time right now. So you just need to take some time right now to rest and recover and be in some solitude and allow yourself to explore what these dreams are. Like, what is this destination that you have in mind that you know you're there? You're there. The only thing holding you back is all of the mental games going on in your own mind. Sorry, created by you. Yes, circumstances, experiences, people knowing how they act, like you can predict. I get all of that, your experience being important in this. But there's an essence here of your mind stopping you from going towards the final step of attainment here is this connection, this identity that you've had that's been burdensome, this relationship that you've had that's been burdensome, that you're releasing, that you're letting go of. It's the taking the action steps on the letting go of. Coming out with just about how, maybe just even coming out about how this is really confusing and that you just need some time and space. You really just need some time and space to be alone with your emotions, to be alone with everything that's kind of weighing on you, and instead of keeping it in a mental state and letting it really stress you out or bog you down or weigh on you, how can you transmute that feeling of weight into, in all of those aggravating emotions or guilt or shame, or these are all gifts, actually. If you can really look at what are these thoughts and feelings that are weighing you down and making you feel like you're going to be even burdened further. Ding, ding, ding. Those are the burdens you're looping in your mind. So as you allow yourself to just rest and be kind to yourself, recognize if you're holding yourself back because of fear of what's going to happen when you let go. You can trust. We've got you. I've got you. Whew, whew, that helps. And for you, really, it's okay if it's just a lot to manage right now, especially emotionally. Take your time. Take your time. Ask for some solitude. Give yourself some space and solitude right now so that you can just be with what you're thinking and feeling, and look at it without judging it or praising it or condemning it. Just look at it for what it is and see how you can utilize that and turn it into something creative. How can you take those thoughts and turn them into poetry? How can you take that feeling of weight and shame or guilt or anger or being taken advantage of or betrayal or whatever it might be, and how can you then take that emotion that wants to get out of your body, and how can you use your hands to actually build something, like build a piece of furniture, or get in the kitchen and just start cooking and be so grateful for your ability to nurture yourself. You have to nurture yourself right now. You have to nurture yourself right now. That's the advice. These are the advice cards. Look at that. Queen of Cups and the Empress are your advice cards. Just do you right now. Be gentle with yourself and see how you can tap into the beauty of who you are and the beauty of this kind of turmoil that's happening. I really hope that helps, and I hope to come in with a much more inspiring, exciting reading. But if this resonates with you and this is what's going on, it's okay. You're doing a lot of really good work. Just don't block yourself. Don't let fear hold you back. You deserve to have this beautiful experience and self and life. So I will leave you there. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you guys a lot of love. A lot of love to all my Aries. Whoop, whoop. I'm an Aries Sun, Venus, Mercury, Lilith, and some more. But that's all for now. Bye.